COVID-19 comes, we were left with only 2 or 1 chance to stay at home with 2 prerequisites, to have food and to have data. And at this point, I don't know how MC Richard Card managed to survive, him that has been talking about hunger. Then, the last point, or the third point, is about the closure of the border. The government policy to ban importation of agricultural produce into the country. What happened in Nigeria? We all got impacted by the policy, but because of the resilience, because of the consistency, and because of the intervention, we all survived. How? In all these 3 scenarios, I tell you that while Abu Ali was controlling the remote for his slides, we, the group of farmers, control the global economy, whether you like it or not. This is true. Now, for the power of reflection, what is it in those group of people that are farmers that have this level of influence to control the world global or economically? Let's remember that it was through agriculture that even Nigeria was developed from 1960s or 1958 when gold was discovered. The lifestyle of a farmer. Everyone today wants or desires for the fruit of achievement. And it is essential that we learn from those who possess the understanding of the nature's wisdom. Today, I tell you, the most sustainable, the most famous, the most fantastic profession today is farming. Yeah. So what are the features that make us to be proud of ourselves? And this gives room for reflection in our lifestyle. And I urge everyone, if we can emulate from such habits, growth and productivity is ours. Now, considering the stages that a farmer undergoes during a season, this is a rainy season and this is our period. I tell you that whoever is planning or whoever is farming this season must have planned earlier before, probably from last year, because last year's production was his evaluation as to what he will want to plant this season. And there is a lesson here. Wherever you want to do, you have to prepare for it. The stages, firstly, the planting season. Our farmers are there in the field. They are planting. What are they planting? They are planting seeds. And technically, these people knows what they are planting. And these represent the period with which it tells you to get prepared so that you can also sow the seeds of your goals, sow the seeds of your aspirations, and sow the seeds of your dreams. At the end of it, the productivity is directly proportional to what you sow. Secondly, the waiting phase or the waiting season. The farmers comes back home after planting while scouting for their fields, monitoring for their fields, and understanding the level of their progress, and understanding what needs to invest more in the field so that they can bridge the gap where there are lapses. And this also tells you that there is need for you to also be on that stage. While in a waiting stage, it prepares you to be resilient. This is a testing ground of your productivity in whatever investment you are doing. There was a time when Abu Ali was telling me that I will have to quit one of my businesses. I told him, yes, Abu Ali, you have the right because you are the CEO. But please exercise more patience. This is a lifestyle of a farmer. The waiting period is after you plant, before harvesting. There are a lot of succession, a lot of growth, and a lot of transition from germination up to fruiting. And Abu Ali only thinking that, yeah, this is a farmer, I may not have an adequate reason to stop him, but eventually I was able to convince him not to quit. And today Abu Ali is proud of himself. Now, the harvesting period. The harvesting period, yeah, is the celebration stage, but that doesn't end the sequence. Why? This is the stage where you reap what you sow. In the Hausa saying, they used to say, Zaka giba abin da ka shuka, ko kuma zaka giba abin da ka shuka, you reap what you sow. And this corresponds with what I said earlier, that the output of your production is directly proportional to the quality of your inputs. Along the way of your investments, when you come to this stage where you will reap what you sow, it's an evaluatory stage that will guide you as to whether to prosper or whether to make some adjustments. So it's never the end to the farmer. It begins with another planning ahead of the next season. So, my take away notes here is that whatever you plan to do. Last week when I attended a session organized by AHD, Elder Mustafa Shehu was saying that always be inspired. If you are inspired, then get inspired, and later you ignite into action. So now, let me conclude by saying, in whatever you are doing, follow these three ways. Whatever situation you come across, read the situation. By reading the situation, you have to understand whether you are in or not. And you cannot assess that, but with the power of reflection, you reflect on whether it is positive or not, whether you are in or not. Lastly, before any other thing, you will act. So you read the situation, you reflect on whether good to go or not before you act. So at this very point of time, I would want to tell you that of being bored, at the age of 34 or 35, I would want to become Aliko Dangote, but you people should help me. Help me tell Dangote that Gambo is coming because it is my turn.